today's essential oil is lemon, that bright, cheery, smelly fragrance that makes everything smell bright and clean that you often find in cleaners because of that fresh, light scent. But did you know that the lemon essential oil is a cleaner itself? The components in that essential oil is it's such a way that it helps clean and disinfect your home. So it's not just the chemicals with a lemony fragrant smell, but it can be lemon itself can be used as a cleaner. Just put a couple of drops in a bowl of water and go to town on your counters. Perfectly safe, no chemicals added back into your food because you've used some of those other cleaners that I won't name right now. But let's talk a little bit about lemon. Lemon, here's a little bottle of it, is not to be confused with lemongrass, which is good, soothing to muscles, but has a lemony fragrance to it, or lemon balm, which is a skin soother, or lemon verbena. And I'm checking my notes down here if you see me looking down. Lemon verbena is calming, and then there's lemon myrtle, which is another lemon fragrance with a little grassier, I don't know if that's a good description or not, but it has a nice fresh scent as well and can be used as a cleaner. So it is another almost as familiar, almost as popular as lavender as a fragrance and being recognizable and so forth. And so that's why I chose that as the second oil to cover today. And like I said, we could possibly associate that with cleaning because we have so many cleaners on in the market that use that fragrance. However, most of them are not using essential oil, the pure essential oil, but usually using a food grade or a fragrance grade to put into those products. So it smells good, which is what we want. We want our houses to smell good. So that helps a lot. Lemon is also uplifting, and it might remind you of summertime. I know it does for me. I really, really like lemon in the summer. So it's part of the citrus family. And we may talk some more about just the citrus family later on, but just to let you know, and you're probably already naming them off in your head, you know, like grapefruit, tangerine, lime. There's also a new one called may not be new, but macret lime. That's new to me. I just learned a little bit about it not too long ago. I have to tell you about that. And bergamot is also part of the citrus group, and we're going to talk about bergamot later on in my series, this first series. And I know that when we did the lavender, I had this great little handout of citrus oils, lemon specifically, and remember it's part of the citrus. And the reason I bring that up as being part of the citrus family is that all those citrus fruits that I just named the oils are extracted through what we call cold pressing, which would press the skin of those fruits to get the oils out. This is pretty different from the way we extract from roots and resins and tree bark and stems and flowers and leaves. We do a steam distillation. This is cold pressing. It preserves all of the constituents and components of the essential oil. And why, again, it's very important to know how your plants are harvested, because a lot of these orchards where these plants are growing are often treated with pesticides. And though it doesn't get necessarily into the fruit, it gets onto the skin. And cold pressing could pull that pesticide through the skin into those essential oils. So again, another thing to look for as where those oils came from and how they were harvested from the particular plant, how those plants were treated before they were harvested to make essential oils. So something to think about. We'll talk more about how to identify pure unadulterated oils in another segment, but I always want to bring that up and mention it as we go through this. So let's get back here to our lemon oils and talk about the different properties. So through research, this is what the different compounds and constituents in this lemon essential oil has shown to be active. So as an antidepressant, to help lift the mood, which is one of the reasons why I love it. Antiseptic, it is a cleansing, cleaning, refreshing fragrance that can be used as antiseptic too, because it's antimicrobial. It also can be used as an astringent. Now, you don't want to just pour lemon on a cotton ball and wipe it all over your face as an astringent, but dilute it. And we'll talk more about dilutions later. It also has demonstrated in research anti-cancer properties. It helps stimulate the white blood cells that go and fight cancer. So it does also then provide immune support, and can also exhibit some antiviral properties. So again, antidepressants, antiseptic, antiviral, antimicrobial, astringent, anti-cancer. Those are the different properties associated with lemon essential oil based on research. If you're really into the research like I am, then let me know and I'll send some of that to you. I won't flood it all in our group because a lot of times not everyone is interested in the geeky science like I am. But if you are, let me know. I'll share some of that with you. So let's talk about common uses. Probably number one in use of lemon is in cleaning. Did you know you can add this to your laundry soap? You could add some to your dishwashing soap. You could add it and to just a bowl of water and wipe down your surfaces, and it will help. Because it's antimicrobial, it will help kill the germs and keep your home smelling good and germ-free. Also, it is really great for removing grease spots, gum, and oil, or even wood stain from clothing. So if you get a stain on your clothes, and I have done this before, and just take a little bit of lemon and blot it on that spot, toss it in the laundry and wash it, it will take that spot out. Crazy, I know, try it out. Mood lifting. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I love it as well, is because that fragrance just lifts my mood. I have dealt with depression throughout my life, and also trouble focusing, and lemon seems to help bring that in. I have a good friend that uses both lemon and peppermint together to help calm some anxiety, focus in on classwork or coursework or job or whatever it is they may be doing, carrying those two bottles together all the way around. It's stimulating, it's invigorating, it's mood lifting. Very good oil to have with you. So that's a big reason why I carry it with me. It is supportive of your well-being. So not just in helping how you feel and calming some anxiety, but it is that immune system stimulant, and it also protects and nourishes the liver. Remember that cleansing I mentioned earlier? The liver needs to detoxify. Lemon has constituents that help with detoxification. It supports an enzyme, again, getting off into deep science, but supports an enzyme that helps provide that detoxification in your liver. So just inhaling the pure essential oil of lemon can help cleanse not just your well-being with your mood, but also your organs. The oils are smart. They know what to do. They know where to go. Hey, Debbie, I see you joining us. Great. Okay, so I said everything that was on my notes about well-being and supporting your health. So in using lemon, diffusing it in your diffuser, 1 or 2, 3 drops, depending on how large your room is or how big your diffuser is. And then topical. Now here is something I want to mention. Essential oil is non-toxic, meaning it doesn't have any kinds of chemicals that are going to cause problems for you physically or health-wise, but it's phototoxic. So there's a difference. Toxic and phototoxic, two different things. Toxic is going to cause you problems, cause illnesses. Phototoxic just means it interacts with the sun. So here is a rule of thumb. If you really want to put the lemon on you because you want to smell that fragrance, and sometimes I just dot a little bit on my wrist or behind my ear so I could smell it. You want to be careful going out in the sun. So because it's phototoxic, it will interact with the sun, and it can cause a rash or sting or burn the skin, because it's like, I don't know if you were ever a little kid and you took a magnifying glass and focused the sun's rays through that and tried to burn up an ant. I know now I'm telling stories on myself. But anyway, I'd heard that somewhere and I decided to try it out. Lemon acts that kind of like that on your skin. So not that you can't put it on and then go outside and go to the store or go to work. Just make sure that your skin is covered where you put that oil up to 12 hours after you've applied it to yourself. So that's very important. I want to emphasize that. If you dilute it, like with a carrier oil of some kind or in a lotion, that's going to be even better, because that dilutes the toxicity to the sun, and so you're not going to have quite that interaction. Keep it very, very low dilution, like 1 to 2 drops in an ounce of carrier oil or lotion, and then put a little bit on yourself and wear it that way. So that is probably the most important thing that I want you to know when using lemon oil, essential oil, on yourself. It is non-toxic, but it is phototoxic, interacting with the sun. So let's see, I think that I've covered about everything I wanted to talk to you about lemon today. Those are some of the fun things I wanted to share. I'm checking over on Facebook. I don't see any comments or questions, but if you're catching this on the replay, go ahead and ask questions. I'll follow up with you and answer those questions. And I think I need to say this, because I think I totally forgot to say it at the beginning. This group that you are watching this video in, the Oil Educator, is what I have started to share my knowledge and experience with essential oils. I love them, and I took some coursework, and as soon as I finish a research paper, will be an official certified aromatherapist. I've done everything else but that research paper. That's kind of kicking my butt. And also know that I'm sharing the information for you to learn about what these are, how to use them, how they can benefit you. I am not here to tell you to change your entire lifestyle. I'm not here to tell you how to do something instead of any medication or doctor you're seeing for any kind of illness or treatments that you're going through. You stick with that doctor. But if you want to learn how these might support you in other ways, this is the best place to come do it. Come join me. Come ask questions. Let's dig into this. Like I said, I'm going to cover this first series is covering my favorite top 10 oils that I like to travel with, that I like to have with me, that I always have on hand. And we started off with lavender, and I brought in spike lavender just to show you a really cool thing about lavender that I had learned. And then this time focused in on lemon. And the next one, I believe, it's going to be bergamot or eucalyptus or tea tree. It might be the tea tree that I'm going to go to next. Melaleuca. That is the official name of tea tree. And it's got several variations as well. So that's very interesting. Okay, so I think we've got it all covered for today. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you will invite your friends to our group, and let me know if you have questions about anything, or if there's something else you want to know about that I'm not talking about right now. There will be continued information and stuff coming in. I hope to just share whatever I've got with you and enjoy this journey together. Have a wonderful weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.